This is Adam Tuck Band,
and Bryce Clifford.
and we are going to be talking about how we made the video game trailer for Plantae. We started off with the creation of it by the instructions that were given to us on the assignment earlier, to which one of our items for brainstorming was a baguette.
Just the random items that we could have in a game, and so baguette was in there. I think the snail that we had acquired through Adam's former
a friend of mine, actually,
friend of
from what's it called? When I asked him to make art for me earlier, and so he eventually gave me the snail to work with. We came to using the snail because originally, when we were making the trailer, we thought tardigrade, and well, I mean, they're kind of microscopic, right? You can't really find them anywhere. So what we instead did was used this snail, and thought having it pop up out of the baguette.
You're probably looking at our storyboard right here that we have a man eating the baguette, getting angry, throwing that, and when fire and lightning happens, the snail will appear. And we kind of said that will be our first level of the game, being like there's fire in the background and you have to control this snail and get out of the fire.
And so the reason why we have the Frenchman in our first slide was because, well, how do we explain the baguette without having a French guy? And so we put the French guy in there, and so now the question is, what happens to this baguette? And, well, I mean, it ends up on the ground somehow, so we just end up having him throw it, and I guess we're assuming that because of all the lightning and fire that happened in it, which was originating from the assignment as well, being forest fire. So originally it was really just supposed to be a fire and around our baguette, basically, which thus sprouted up how our creature came to be, right?
Yeah, exactly. We used a couple of camera angles here. We had a close-up shot on the actor, which was Adam. We chose him because he looks better with the mustache. We then had him throw it, a nice pan going towards the bread landing in slow motion, and that last shot of really all of the commotion happening and the snail character appearing.
Coming into existence, yes.
Yes, exactly. We used a couple of sound effects. We used the French music
by Yann Tiersen. He did the music for the movie named Amelie. And, well, I mean, French scenery, so we said French music. And apparently, it just coincidentally had the right timing for what we had already filmed. So anytime any of the animations played, it just coincidentally happened around at least the same time as the music played.
With a little bit of tweaking and movie magic, we made it look fantastic. We also have a lightning thunder effect happening, and the sound effect for that, and the only fire sound effect was that of like a blowtorch or something spitting fire. So I just used that, and you get that the forest around is on fire now. And that's what we used that, and we got those from royalty-free apps on our phone, actually.
And so otherwise, that's about the extent of what we initially came up with. So thank you for listening.
Yep.